All right, kids. Listen. Don't listen to this podcast.
Don't listen to this.
If you're not of age.
What's of age?
18.
So 16?
18. We're a bunch of dudes, and we're going to say some really bad words.
Hey guys, welcome back to the what's the news of the month? The news, the conspiracy podcast of
breaking news.
Breaking news.
Here's what's in the news today.
Here's tonight's top stories. Now with some breaking news.
The news.
New news of the month.
News.
We haven't done April, and here we are in April. It's about
over.
the end, and so we got a lot of good news content for y'all.
To be done.
This is more just the extra things.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Check out our main content, episodes that we do every week, Tuesday nights or Tuesday mornings. Tuesday mornings, and then our Patreon episodes. Check those out too. So. First little thing on the docket, President Joe Biden signs the law to ban TikTok nationwide.
Joe Biden.
Unless the bit dance, unless they sell the actual thing.
6 months or a year? What did they get?
Well, President Biden on Wednesday signed a law that would ban Chinese-owned TikTok unless it's sold within a year.
A year?
Did he have to read that off the teleprompter?
He actually, dude, the other day I saw a fucking video of him and he's like reading and then he's like,
Pause. And he's like, imagine 4 more years. Pause. And I was like, oh my God.
Interestingly enough, though, the measure was tucked into a bill providing foreign aid for Israel, Ukraine, and Taiwan.
Yeah, 60 billion.
Yeah, because essentially first it went through, was
Why did they
it
do
Congress
that?
or the House? First it went through the House.
Yeah.
Then it goes to the Senate.
Yeah, and then it was supposed to go to the Senate, but it was supposed to be like months out, but then they snuck it into
But why did they slip it into the other things?
So that they could expedite it.
Yeah,
so they can expedite it.
Dude, that's what they do.
know,
this is what I've been fucking telling you guys for years. It's like, they give you, here's what they do. They're like, oh, we have this new bill. It's 1,200 pages long. You have 2 hours to read through and see if you want to pass it or not.
Yeah.
Do you know how long it would take you to read 1,200 pages?
No.
It's literally, it is so obnoxious, and they literally get 2 hours to like read it through and like, do you want to vote on it or not?
Upload that shit to ChatGPT and be like, summarize this.
So give me the cliff notes.
So a couple of things.
Do you know how long it would take you to upload to that ChatGPT?
I know.
Like each page, you're like scanning.
Couple of things, right, about this piece of news. Recently, it's become a trendsetter in the world of short-form video. It is currently used by 170 million Americans.
That's a lot of motherfuckers.
It's true.
That's so
170 million, which is about half of the U.S., just FYI.
I know, there's about 380 million people in the U.S.
Yet lawmakers in the Biden administration argue that as long as TikTok is owned by a Chinese company, it is beholden to the dictates of Chinese authoritarian regime. And I quote, Congress is not acting to punish ByteDance, TikTok, or any other individual company. Congress is acting to prevent foreign adversaries from conducting espionage, surveillance, maligned operations, harming vulnerable Americans or servicemen and women, and our U.S. government personnel.
It's like, meanwhile, Google is like fucking ripping all of our data.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they're like, oops, here's another lawsuit. We'll just pay out and then whatever. We'll keep doing it.
And that is from Democratic Senator Maria Cantwell, who chairs the Senate Commerce Committee.
Well, both Republicans and Democrats say the same shit.
I know that pretty much it was overwhelmingly passed. Like it wasn't just the Democratic Party. It was pretty much everybody. Did you see TikTok CEO?
Yes.
I sent that video.
What do you think of that?
No, I thought he did the right thing. I mean, that's what I would have did if I was a CEO.
But I mean, for people who didn't see it, like kind of in a nutshell, what did you get from that video?
He's pretty much like Americans like this is infringing on your rights too. Like we have 170 million people who like our product, like our platform, and it's a way for you to communicate and share and blah, and this is a violation of your rights.
I think it's less restrictive, more like just more freedom of speech on TikTok than it is on Meta or Instagram or whatever.
I mean, 100%. We got fucking one of our shit. Oh no. Was that what was the one that we got flagged because you put
that was TikTok.
Oh, that was TikTok. Restrictive.
That was TikTok.
We got flagged for posting a picture of the gun that shot MLK.
But then we also saw that they were like...
It was like inciting violence.
No, but then, that too. But then they were also saying something that they were going to start blocking conspiracy-related
items.
Conspiracy-related content, which is like... that's all we post.
I mean, Congress is onto something here. Politicians may not all be bad.
Yeah, I don't like the concept of,
No, but see, fucking Facebook doesn't even say that, but they suppress it.
They block it. They block it. 100%. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I think it is. I said it's a really shitty precedent.
Yeah,
exactly. A really shitty precedent because it creates this weird. It literally drives the entire country against people. I'm not saying like China's great. It's not. Like I don't think their government's awesome, and I think Xi Jinping is. Don't kill me, please. Xi Jinping. I think he's in essence a dictator, but that doesn't mean that. I feel like this makes it be everything China's bad.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, that's not true.
There's a
billion people.
Apple was forced to take off
WhatsApp, right to repair
WhatsApp, and I think Facebook too, but for sure WhatsApp off the App Store.
Yeah.
Apple was so
now
China's like firing back
because
like, okay, motherfucker, you want to go? You want to do this?
Because WhatsApp is super encrypted.
Yeah.
And you can't.
Yeah.
You can't see what's going on. Well, I mean, I agree. I don't necessarily love TikTok, but at the same time, I don't like this.
I don't want my kid to use TikTok, but doesn't mean that like we should like use have the power to like ban companies from doing in a free market. And this is a free market, right? And this is considered a free market.
I really hate that we're allowing the government, we're allowing Biden and the government and the Senate, Republican and Democratic,
all of them,
to dictate what a company can and can't do.
Yeah.
Or to dictate or to tell us that this company is foreign espionage. Mm-hmm. Like, how the fuck do you know?
It almost feels like an old person committee.
They're like they don't understand it, so
saying
ban
they
it.
don't like the kid what the kids are doing these days.
Well, that's my thing that I always thought. I was like, even if they were taking the data, what data are they getting from TikTok that's so important?
And that's not different than Facebook.
The new dance, the new dance.
That's
the kids.
The thing.
I feel like Facebook is more. There's more. It's more
taking
intimate.
All the data.
They're taking like, ooh, like,
hell yeah.
What's your family tree?
Absolutely.
Like, we're gonna get fucking.
And they sell it.
Yeah.
You know. So you think it's gonna get banned? Like, do you think? Well,
you think they'll sell? You think they'll sell?
Exactly.
But didn't the TikTok CEO say he's going to take it to court?
Yeah, he did say he's going
to take it to court, and I don't know how long that process will take. That might add another year.
Well,
you know what I mean?
We know Trump wants to also take it down. So if he does win, they're still going to...
He does?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's the one that started this in like 2020.
Oh, well, dude, Trump's always like, despite, what you think about it, he's always been like anti-China. Everything.
Yeah.
Like fucking...
So they end up getting sold or they end up getting shut down?
I think they'll get sold.
I think they'll get sold too. I think they'll
they'd be stupid not to
They don't
sell.
want to lose it on the cash.
Yeah.
Like, just take the money.
Of dollars.
Yeah. I mean, I'd take the money. I
know, right?
I'd be like, fuck yeah, hell yeah, I want to sell.
But it's got to be worth at least like 50 billion.
Oh, dude,
so.
170 million users.
Dude, yeah, like that's
I don't even know how they're even. I heard, or there's rumors or whatever that the guy on Shark Tank wants to buy it.
Oh yeah, Mark Cuban.
Mark Cuban.
He doesn't have the money to buy it.
But he doesn't have the money.
No, he has to get a loan for that.
Yeah.
And it's also like it's not even just the users. It's obviously TikTok Shop. The amount of commerce that happens on it, like the amount of it, dude. It's
they're going after Amazon.
It's fucking invaluable, dude. Like it's worth a shitload of money.
I understand the concern about foreign countries getting more data about Americans, but at the same time, it's kind of like saying we would rather have an American have all that.
We'd rather Americans spy on each other than have Chinese spy on us.
Well, you know
and
why?
I kind of get that too because you got Zuckerberg doing the same thing on the other side,
and you got the CIA having access to all these servers.
Yeah,
so.
And then you have Google. You have Sergey Brin and fucking.
Yeah, they give it up to the CIA.
Of course.
Hell yeah.
They're like, look, just don't look at my tax returns. Yeah. Don't look. Here you go. Look, I think I did pay it.
Yeah. All right, next article. The United States bans non-compete agreements for nearly all jobs.
Oh, yeah.
That is very spicy.
The Federal Trade Commission narrowly voted Tuesday to ban nearly all non-competes, employment agreements that typically prevent workers from joining competing businesses or launching ones of their own. The FTC received more than 26,000 comments in the months leading up to the vote. And the chair, Lena Khan, said, "We heard from the employees who, because of non-competes, were stuck in abusive workplaces. One person noted when an employer merged with an organization whose religious principles conflicted with their own, a non-compete kept the worker locked in place and unable to freely switch to a job that didn't conflict with their religious practices."
This is not a bad thing. Like, I don't think, like...
Absolutely.
This is totally because it's...
I agree.
The thing that sucks about non-competes is, like, it restricts a lot of people from using the only skill set that they know.
Yeah.
Like, what are they supposed to do for 2 years?
Yeah.
Like, they can't fucking
just
make
benefits
money.
the company.
Of course.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's why they...
That being said, by the way, I used to do non-competes for my people.
Really?
Yeah.
But the thing is, like,
here's the thing.
you should have non-disclosure agreements about proprietary information.
Okay. Yeah, because I also have like a what's it called? NDA?
Yeah, non-disclosure agreement.
Yeah, okay, there you go. So, because, dude... There's so many people that would just train.
Oh, take all your data? Yeah.
A few months later, they just go to the next job.
Get a better job.
And it's like, oh my God, the churn rate of like having to, and the expense of like having to always train people. But I'm for it.
Yeah,
I'm okay with it.
See, like in Jorge's defense, like that does make sense because obviously you want to prohibit that from happening. People coming in, thanks for your time. There were
some people that told me like, I'm just here to learn. I'm like,
and then I'm out.
Okay. So you want me to pay you while you learn?
I'm gonna pay you to learn from me.
That's funny.
No, but I deal a lot with this, especially in that industry. It's like, when people have been in a trade for 20 years, it's like that's their niche and that's what they know how to do. And then when it gets really difficult for them to then. A lot of times they have to go to something different and they're getting paid a lot less because their skills don't apply.
Yeah.
And so it does suck. So I do see like from both sides. I understand why companies will do it because they don't want to just get fucked. But also it is fucking people's livelihood. So it's a weird balance.
Yeah.
But I'm for it. I'm for it. Too.
I like it. It goes into effect later on this year. And we'll see the effect of it. It has only made things worse for me, frankly.
It made things worse for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's never.
Like a non-compete that made things worse for you.
This just made it worse.
Yeah, and that's why I
made
wanted
it harder.
Yeah.
Made it so I couldn't get a better job or
100%.
couldn't,
I get
expand,
that. I just want to give you the viewpoint also of like
of the
other
from the
other
employer.
sides.
Yeah. I get it.
But again, that being said, I'm cool with it still. Like because it helps the majority more than the minority. Yeah.
Okay, next article. Harvey Weinstein's New York conviction is overturned.
Dude, I cannot believe I saw this shit. I was like, no fucking way.
Shit.
Like, are you kidding me?
Surprised. The state's top court ruled that Mr. Weinstein, the disgraced Hollywood producer whose sexual abuse case incited the Me Too movement, did not receive a fair trial. And now, just as an FYI, there's
going to be a new trial.
So he was sentenced in California for 16 years.
Yeah.
That is not related to this.
Okay.
So he's still in jail right now.
But he's probably on bond.
No, I think he's still in jail.
Well,
from what I had,
I don't know on New York compared to California.
I don't know
You know
how
what I
that
mean?
works, yeah.
But the New York one was overturned.
Okay.
The New York Court of Appeals on Thursday overturned the sex crimes conviction against Harvey Weinstein. The court, by a 4-3 vote, ruled the testimony of prior bad acts witnesses should not have been allowed because it was unnecessary to establish defendant's intent and served only to establish a defendant's propensity to commit the crimes charged.
New York is going off the deep end. Yeah. Like what they doing or did, whatever it's still doing, I guess, to Trump and...
Well, the whole Trump thing is... My thing is, like, the Trump thing is extending, but, like, yet they're letting Harvey Weinstein off? Like, come on. Like, Harvey Weinstein is the worst piece of shit. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I mean, there's, like, thousands of people who are like, this guy is the worst motherfucker.
I think you're right, though. I don't think he's going to be released from prison. I think he's just going to be transferred.
That makes sense.
California.
That makes sense.
Yeah, you know what I mean? To serve out that term.
Right.
Yeah.
While they probably go back to trial on this? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, there is going to be a new trial. I do agree that there will be a new
The
trial.
Manhattan DA says, we will do everything in our power to retry this case and remain steadfast in our commitment to survivors of sexual assault.
Okay.
I mean, that's
some good lawyers, I guess. Shit.
I mean, the fact that they're like, oh, you can't talk about what he did in the past. That was the past. The past is the past. This is not fair. It's not fair to show that a person has raped other people before.
It is pretty wild.
How is that an argument? I don't understand. Like, doesn't make any sense.
Well, the argument is that his intent was not to rape.
It was just his intent was to fuck. I just wanted to get my fuck on.
Without consent.
Yeah, how I got
different.
it.
It's different.
Well, no, I mean,
How I got it doesn't matter.
that's so weird. How do you prove intent to rape?
Yeah.
When they say no, please don't do this.
No, I know, but intent.
Have you seen Harvey Weinstein? I mean, it's gonna be very difficult to give consent to that
so
man.
hard.
I'm sorry. I mean,
seems
this is
hard.
a very
I know.
unattractive human.
I know.
Like,
I know we're all men, and it's hard for us to kind of like put our whatever. But I know a lot of people are up in arms about it.
Yeah.
So I hope that gets. Another one. I don't know if you guys heard of this. On April 17th, the FAA grounded all Alaska Airlines planes.
what?
I don't think I heard about that one.
Yeah.
Oh, because like the fucking doors were flying off and shit.
On
Like,
April 17th, the FAA ordered all Alaska Airlines to be grounded. Strangely, it lasted an hour.
just grounded for
They
an hour?
literally sent out a release saying,
UFOs.
ground all your planes.
Huh.
And this is what they said. And I just wanted to bring this up in the news because I know we've been going a lot with Boeing.
UFOs.
It's kind of strange,
Yeah,
right?
flybys. We need to ground all
So
planes.
it said, this morning we experienced an issue while performing an upgrade to the system that calculates our weight and balance. Out of an abundance of caution, we requested a ground stop for all Alaska and Horizon flights, which was instituted at approximately 7:30 Pacific time. The issue was mitigated and the ground stop for Alaska and Horizon flights expired at 8:30 Pacific time. We have begun releasing flights. We apologize for the inconvenience and encourage guests to check the status of their flights. We have no idea.
Could you imagine being like you're about to get on a flight and they
All
like
the flights in the whole country.
They ground all the flights and you're like, yeah, I'm just not gonna fly anymore.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I just don't get it.
It doesn't make sense.
It seems.
It's
You think
it's
it's like a nervous trigger?
It's UFOs.
You know what I mean by that? Like
No, what do you mean?
No, I don't know what you mean.
everybody's like scared
about what
of
flying.
Of all the airlines and Boeing and all the problems.
It's all shit.
And
It's
then
all
they're like,
true.
just ground them.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Just ground. No,
I
but
don't
they only
know.
grounded it for an hour and then they flew.
I know,
Yeah,
but
but
it's weird.
the last time something like that happened was probably 9/11. Like
Yes.
grounding everything nationwide.
Then it was just Alaska. It was just Alaskan flights.
I know,
I know it's
but
not all
still-
airlines, but
But still, yeah, still.
I don't know. It just seems strange.
It's
to me.
super sketch, especially only for an
strange.
hour.
And I think most of Alaska's planes are Boeing. But anyways.
most everybody's planes.
I know that's true.
Yeah.
I think it's like 80%, something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
That's
Well, we are doing it.
Who's the competitor? I don't even know. Like Boeing and who?
Good question. A great question.
The main competitors of Boeing include Lockheed Martin,
Oh,
General
yeah.
Dynamics. But I thought Lockheed Martin.
Lockheed.
Well,
They're not commercial.
A lot of
are
these,
they?
a lot of these are all like
They
fucking
make it for
defense
Boeing.
contractors, like
Yeah.
Lockheed
Right.
Martin, General Dynamics, RTX, Northrop Grumman,
None of these are commercials.
TransDigm Group, L300. Airbus,
Airbus. Okay, I heard of that one.
BA. But a lot of these are still like
I've been on
like
an Airbus.
Raytheon.
Yeah, I've been on
These
an
are
Airbus.
all like
They're the big
defense
double-deckers.
contractors.
What'd you think about it?
It was awesome.
Really?
Yeah. I went to Hong Kong in one.
Oh yeah,
Really?
all those super like,
double-decker.
If you go to like Dubai or you
Huge.
go to Hong Kong, like yeah.
You get a big Airbus.
Oh, like the huge, like the wings are like fucking 400 feet long.
I'm not even kidding. I did like liner sprints. Like it's so big. You could just
Wow.
fucking run.
That's
And,
kinda
like,
cool.
Yeah, it was rad. April 9th, 2024. Everybody participated in this. This was the massive solar eclipse.
I actually
yeah.
didn't.
What?
I tried.
didn't.
I tried.
What?
I tried.
Oh, no, I did
but
go outside for
literally
like a minute.
I tried and I did my phone and I couldn't see shit. I was like, whatever.
Well,
Fuck it.
Florida didn't really have it. But I happened to be in
Right.
Chicago on April 9th, and it was rad.
That was the path.
Yeah, it was
right
rad.
there?
Yeah,
Good
it was
for you.
So what? It turned tonight.
Yeah, it was dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
crazy.
did not happen in Florida
Yeah.
at all.
It was wild.
There was not. There was, like pure sunlight.
It was like a planetary phenomenon. Like
I'm
like
so pissed.
just
I didn't
some
get that
fucking-
I saw some
What
videos
the
online,
fuck?
like social media. It looked
and just
fucking
dark.
cool.
Yeah,
but-
it just turns
See,
dark.
well, I wish I could experience that. God damn it, Florida.
You gotta wait 20 years now.
So a solar eclipse, just so you guys know, it occurs when the moon passes between the sun and Earth.
Oh my God, Eric,
casting
you do not
a
have to
shadow
explain it.
on it. Fuck off.
I think everyone knows what an eclipse is. Are you
The
Awesome.
next
We're
one,
gonna
they
add
said
that
it was
out.
going to be the next path, which is for 20 years, but whatever. It's going to be right over Florida.
Yes! Finally!
Me and Sean get to
I know,
see
we're
this
like in the
shit now.
backyard, like all old, like, fuck yes.
I mean, it was a celestial
Event.
marvel. Yeah, it was awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was rad.
Yeah, it's cool.
There you
Whatever, loser.
Yeah.
Well, that's the news of the month, guys. I mean, aside from sports, I mean, maybe we'll throw in some sports. I mean, LeBron crying like a loser.
Oh my God.
You know, oh, little baby. It's just basketball. It's just basketball.
Yeah, you said that, and then I looked it up. Like, do you even have the full context of what he was even asked? You don't. Such a LeBron hater. Such a LeBron hater.
Well, I've been a LeBron hater since he went to the Lakers.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, I'm a Laker hater, but I like LeBron.
Listen, I haven't liked LeBron since the Heat days.
I haven't liked LeBron,
Really?
period.
Even when we went back
Worse.
to your home state?
I mean, I like that one. I like when he,
Yeah, 'cause me and you watched
dude,
that shit.
When
That
me
was-
and
that was
Jorge
fucking-
were at Buffalo Wild Wings watching Game 7 against the fucking Golden State Warriors, and they
That
won.
was so
That was
fucking
like
cool.
That sucks.
one of the highlights in my life. It was so much
That
fun. We were
sucked, 'cause I was on
screaming,
the other side
and then
of
the
the-
people were
no.
looking at us. We're like, ah! Dude, it was so fucking. It was so awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
But there you go, guys. We'll catch you later. This is just a mid-month, you know. How
Well, it's
you
like end of
doing?
month, but
Yeah, end of month. That kind of
Whatever.
thing. But
Catch you in May.
we'll catch you in the flip side.
yeah. Night.